Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Veronica, and in this video we are going to learn a super easy way to understand melodies from scratch. In the next 2 minutes you will learn about what is a scale, and by the end of this video you are going to understand the difference between major and minor scales and some harmony. So why do I need to know about scales? Knowing about scales helps if you want to create melodies in an easy way and recreate a particular musical genre. There are tons of scales, and explaining every single one of them is going to make this video 5 hours long. So instead of that, I will explain to you 2 of the most important types and the ones we use the most in traditional Western music. And why only 2 if there are tons? Because if you understand the logic behind these scales, you can easily understand any type of scale. A scale is a group of musical sounds ordered by how we hear the sound or the pitch. Something important that you need to know is that after a long time of playing and sharing songs and melodies orally, some people created a way to write the sounds on a piece of paper to pass on the music they were doing. So these people a long time ago decided a way to order the sounds, and now we have the scale. In a scale, we usually make reference on how the tones are ordered. The most common form of grouping the sounds is using 7 different tones. So a scale ordered by increasing pitch is an ascending scale, and a scale ordered by decreasing pitch is a descending scale. In traditional Western music, we mostly use the major and minor scales, and the difference between these scales is the way the tones are organized. Here is the piano keyboard, and for me this is the most simple way to understand how sounds relate to each other. If we stay in the white keys of the piano, we will find a minor scale called A minor. It's called this way because we will start counting from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A again. Then we will find a major scale called C major. It's called this way because we will be start counting from C, D, E, F, G, A, and B, C again. The difference so far is where we start counting. That means that how we group the sounds makes a difference. So what's the difference between major and minor scale? This is very easy to answer. The difference are the steps or tones and how they are ordered in the scale. So what's a step or a tone? Okay, let's check that. Between A and B, I have a black note in the middle. The distance between A and B is called a step or a tone because I have a black key in the middle. The distance between B and C is called half tone or half step because I have nothing in the middle. So these names give us a clue about the distance between every sound, how near or far are from each other, and the way we mix the distance makes all the difference between a major and minor scale. These measurements are like templates that we can apply all along our piano and counting from any note. If we follow the pattern, we will create a major or minor 7 sound scale. I will show you an example with G major. Counting from G, we have G to A, we have a tone. A to B, we have another tone. B to C, we have a half step or half tone. So we are fine, we are following the pattern. Then from C to D, we have another tone, we are okay. From D to E, we have a tone, we're fine. Now from E to F, we need a tone, and we don't have a tone. We have a half step or half tone. So to be able to follow the pattern for a major scale, we need to use a black note. So our F is going to be in a black note. And then we need a half step or a half tone. So we're going to use G again. So this is going to be the pattern for G major. Though, thinking about melodies and scales, the name of the scale is the most important note for harmony. So if you are using A minor, A is the most important note. Then it comes the fifth note, that would be E. And then the fourth, in this case it will be D. And the last, the rest. So if we are using C major, the most important note is going to be C. Then it comes the fifth note, that in this case that this will be G. Then the fourth will be F, and the last, the rest. If you're writing music, you should consider these notes to mix when you are adding more than one sound at the same time. This relation will be repeated in every scale you are using. We will see an example now. That it was from C to C, right? So you have major scale. And then you have minor scale, is from A to A. Can you hear the difference?
Yes, it sounds different.
If you're going to use major scale from C to C, you can harmonize this scale using the first sound is the name of the scale, that is C, the fourth and the fifth sound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with just these 4 notes and the scale, you can create a tune. I want you to hear the minor scale with this same sound. So the name of the scale, A, and the fourth and the fifth note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay?
And the other A.
And the other A. So going to do it in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A. If you have any questions, leave us a comment and check our channel for more music-related content. This one is the most common. This one